Hello world, how are you? We have some Q&A to do. Hope you're doing fine, cause it's Q&A time again. Hello world, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. So, we're at a top secret location here tonight. Actually, not that top secret. We're actually here at Aqualand. You guys know Greg Whitstock, the pond guy. He invited us over to his place at Aqualand, and a bunch of us creators are here, and we're all doing a tour. Just had some food. It's been a good time. Now let me flip you guys over. You guys got to check these things out. This thing is a mammoth. Look at these koi. Oh, here, the window really sets it off. But hello everybody, hope you guys are all having a great week. If not, as always, I hope it gets better for you. And yeah, welcome to another Friday Night Live Q&A where you can ask the aquarium hobby keepers and community here, as well as me, questions on keeping anything freshwater fish, shrimp, and or plants. It's really distracting with these guys in here. Yum, yum, yum. Always so hungry. But this is super sweet. Do they still have Hyco-Blair biotopes there? So I did not see the biotopes. It honestly could be in another room that I even missed. Like, there's so much going on in here. It's insane. I gotta show you guys this Turtletopia. Check this out. But I did love that Hyco-Blair biotope. I know what you're talking about. That was a really nice tank. But check this out, grass and everything. Has a little beach where they can go in. The turtles. Turtle. Check that out. And we're actually here for the Aquashella event. We got done setting up our booth and everything. That'll be happening tomorrow. It's a cool waterfall. So those who are coming, can't wait to see you guys. See Boss Aquatics will be there. Sorry I'm late. Where is this awesome place? So this is in Chicago, in the St. Charles area. And it's called Aqualand. So it is a retail store. They do have products for ponds and whatnot. You can get koi and all that stuff. Absolutely amazing place. Look at this indoor pond. This thing is huge. This is what I need in the garage. Alright, so scrolling for questions because that is what I'm here for, you guys' questions. I'm not sure how long we'll go tonight too, because it's been a long day. Real long day. We were up bagging everything all night last night. Poor Sarah, she's only had an hour of sleep. Thank God for all her help. Family is doing good. Thank you, Triple J Aquatics. What temp would roseline sharks best be kept at? You know, in the mid 70s is pretty good for pretty much all fish, and I would put the roseline sharks into the mid 70s, high 70s, lower 80s. They actually have quite a range. There's no absolute best temp for any fish really. It is actually better to give them some kind of swing and natural fluctuation of temperature, because then if they get used to a certain temp all the time and say something goes awry and they have to deal with any kind of fluctuation, they can be more sensitive to it, depending on the fish, of course. But Chris Trapp, are you judging shrimp comp again this weekend? So I'm not. I will be doing an aquascape contest actually, which is a nice change for pace. Should be interesting. Scrolling. Great to see you. How is Aquashella? Says Father Fish. Great to see you as well. It is looking good. I can't wait for tomorrow. See how it really turns out and see how many people really show up for Chi-Town. Triple J Aquatics says, question for people that have had lilies I have one that seems to be thriving underwater, but 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna walk you guys around a little bit too while I talk, so you guys can kind of just see around. But he says, but 2 to 3 days after lily pad surfaces, it starts to deteriorate. Only the pads, ideas. So, sometimes it can have a rough transition when it hits the top of the water. It gets used to growing underneath the water, and then once it learns that it does hit that top water, then it'll start sending up the proper leaves to be able to take care of that. So just give it time to transition. And they actually do run through leaves a lot faster than you would think. But how adorable are those cute little turtles? And yes, as Big City Betta said, if you trim those lilies, they will grow more bushier and you don't have to worry about the ones hitting the top so much. Caleb Shrimps and Scales says, hey Lucas, you gonna live stream from Aquashella tomorrow or Sunday? I don't know, we'll see, because I know that the Fish Tube channel, they're gonna have live streaming going all day. I will be on that at Sunday at noon during Aquashella. But as far as like doing the whole event and live streaming that, I don't know, we'll see, because I have to deal with my booth. I also have to do that aquascape contest. There's a few other things I have to cater to. Oh, there's one of those other fish tanks, so they do got more here. Got Lady LRB here with me. Man, what a nice office. How cool is that? And sorry if I'm missing anybody's questions. It is really distracting here with the fish tanks and whatnot. Joshua Stover says, I'm ordering shrimp from you next week. Do I get the reds or blues? Also, got to pick up some more plants. Well, I mean, that's really up to you. Oh, cool. Look at that tank. If you like the red or blues better, that is a tough question on which one you should get. But really, it is all up to you on what you like best. I can't persuade you one way or another. But I appreciate it. Any support is definitely much appreciated, and all you guys, I can never thank enough for all the awesome support you guys have all shown me. Scrolling. Let's see. TM Class says, do you believe Eco Complete is much better than gravel with root tabs, or do you think that does not make a huge difference? So what I like about Eco Complete is it has a high caption ratio, because since it's like broken down lava rock, it holds minerals and whatnot a lot longer than say a pebble would. So that does have a little benefit to it, especially if you are using root tabs, because those root tabs and that fertilizer can actually soak into the Eco Complete a lot better than it would soak into a rock or a pebble. But really, as long as you're getting the nutrients into the water, I mean, it's hard to lose. The Nano Aquarium guy says, hi, are you aquascaping against someone or judging? So I guess I will be aquascaping against some people. Not really sure who all. I think it's a fish tube thing. And we'll see. So I won't be doing the judging. Triple J Aquatics says, will the color of the shrimp make a difference in care? I asked because there's always seems to be a big price difference between cherries and all others. So the reason for that is cherries are just more common of a color. And as far as like the blues, the reason why they're more expensive is because the lineage and the genetics that has been put into that. There's been so much time put into calling out all the various flawed genetics that come out of the Blue Dream line. So it's a little harder to line some of those colors as opposed to just the general red that was the original color. But really, when it comes to care, It's all the same, and as far as coloration, it all depends on where you get it. If the genetics are good, the lineage is good, you don't have much to worry about. Let's see, Douglas Ragsdale, Tanner from Serpa Design said something about it last night on KG Tropical Channel, maybe against him. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but they are around here somewhere. Haven't seen Tanner today yet. He did borrow one of my things, but I didn't see him. What? Oh yeah, little babies. They're kind of hard to see on here. Well, good morning from China. Thank you. Candy Overhauls. Oh my God, Candy. So glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Posting up the link. Thank you so much, Candy. It's so great to see you in here. I feel like it's been forever. I hope you're doing well. I saw your little fish room tour Jimmy did. I thought that was cool. And I'm glad to see you getting all settled down at your new place. Well, hello. Where is this place? This is Aqualand in Chicago. I love how this crack goes right through here with the water running through. Like, that water's so clean, you can barely even see that it's water. Love it. We should go out to the big pond. I don't know if they got lights on that or not. This is a cool setup too. Absolutely love this place. And you guys know now that I'm into the pond stuff, I'm like a kid in a candy store being here. Night Rider, where's the after party? The after party is here. Let's see, scrolling for your guys' questions. So I am at the bottom. If I did miss your question, sorry. But hopefully I can find it this time. I was talking about the escape challenge, maybe against Tanner. Maybe. If so, I got my work cut out for me against him. Because he can, yeah. Anybody that knows Tanner knows he's legit. Tanner actually has escaped the tank in here as well. They do have wine here, Zen. Susie been talking to you? Joshua Stover, any tips for fighting staghorn? I only have it on one tank. Same lighting, ferts, substrate plants. Hey, Joe Shrimp Tanks. Good. We're live right now doing Q&A.
I'm live too.
Oh yeah?
Well, you're getting it more. I don't have a gimbal. I'm shaking my hand.
Oh,
you missed it. I was in
sorry.
a mermaid outfit.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope somebody got a picture of that.
Big Rich has got it on video.
Oh God.
So,
all right, sorry about that, Joshua Stover. We'll get your question answered here. But any tips on fighting staghorn? I only have it in one tank. Same lighting, ferts, substrate, plants, and livestock as 4 other tanks, but I cannot get rid of it. So sometimes what can happen with that staghorn is it'll eat off something that may have died in that tank. And what can kill it is do a water change. And if you can either take it out, I don't know where all it's growing, but if you can get it out of the water, let it set out of the water for a little while, that'll kill it. It'll start changing colors. You can also use hydrogen peroxide, just a tiny little bit, like a drop or 2 on top of it. And you can kill it that way. And when you know you're winning against that staghorn algae, it'll start changing all kinds of crazy colors like orange and red and whatnot. Kind of like BBA too. Look at that turtle. I like turtles. He does. He's just totally sunbathing. You can't really see him because of the light. Just barely. I hope he's alive. Oh wow, airplane. Oh, check this out. You guys got to see this. This huge snapping turtle. Gary Stein says, sometimes my guppies get blisters on their tail when older. Yeah, you know what? I've seen that happen too. I don't know if it's a cyst. Just any kind of like normal, like, you know how randomly cysts happen through animals and humans and everything else. Same with fish. Oh, he moved up for air. This thing's like an old dinosaur. Look at that. He's getting air right now. That's a humongous snapping turtle. How cool. He was just sleeping down here. Look at this bluegill. He's like, oh crap. He moved. But yeah, sometimes it happens. I don't know the exact cause. But it just happens. There's not a whole lot you can do for it. Chris Trap, channel your inner Takashi Amano, right? I'd need it for Tanner. Efrain 422, the angelfish and tetras ride the current when I add water to the tank. Should I add a powerhead for more circulation? It's not really necessary, and with tetras you can really get them going without any filtration at all, so they don't really care either way. But if there is current, they will take their time to play in it and whatnot. And I don't know. It's hard because if you're keeping a planted aquarium, planted aquariums don't really like circulation that much. You put too much flow on a planted aquarium and it just becomes an algae filled. The plants have troubles keeping themselves up, which causes problems with the plant's growth. So if you're trying to grow plants as well with your tetras, I would not do more circulation. And really the angelfish too, they could care less about the current as well. Stella's Cuteness, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, how can I get Brazilian moneywort to grow out of the top of the tank as aggressively as yours does? Any other plants likely to do that as well? So there is actually, here. So say you got a body of water, you just let it float on top, and it can absorb a lot of the oxygen from the atmosphere and everything else, so it'll just start growing crazy once it starts floating up on the top. And it just takes time. Bigger the biomass gets, the bigger and faster it'll grow. And yeah, you really just got to give it time. It took me probably a year to get some of that to grow over all those tanks. And then water changes always help. The more you do water changes, the more it oxygenates the water and the plants, and that'll definitely help a lot. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I hope that helps. I know it's just the patience game, but it's the name of aquariums. Underwater, thank you so much for the $5.01 super chat. Says, I got cherries and today I did a 40% water change. I'm worried it was too cold. They completely lost control, tweaking and falling upside down tips. Oof, that's rough. So the only thing you do is try to warm it up slowly. Don't do it too fast. If they're tweaking and falling upside down, it's usually not a good sign. And even a cold water change, I don't know how much colder it was for you, but usually that won't affect them unless it's like a huge swing. And if their tank's too clean too, so maybe think about that. Almost best to not mess with a shrimp tank. For like, say you get a shrimp tank and you just add shrimp to them. I wouldn't even do a water change for like the first 2 weeks, if not the first month, to be honest. Because you want that aquarium to be as cycled and as natural as possible for shrimp. And yeah, I mean, let's see. I was trying to think of where I should go next because we kind of looked at everything here. There is a whole area like farther on down there where the party is. Brett from Tanked, the show Tanked, is out there. All kinds of YouTubers, you name them, they're out there. It's pretty crazy. Ooh, succulents. You are welcome, Underwater. Thank you so much for the support. There's Haley, Oddball Aquatics. She made it. Yeah, I love the sound of the water, but yeah, it'll definitely make you want to go. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here because the party will be ending soon as well. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I wanted to give you guys a live stream. I guess we can move on towards the back a little bit. We can see what's going on. And see if there's lights on the big pond, because the big pond is really awesome. The good thing is most of these people don't mind if they're on camera. Creative pet keeping. No, scroll.
So you gotta bring in those younger people.
Wade through the people here. There's Ed. Hey, Ed. Yeah, it looks like they're shutting everything down now, so I'm gonna have to say goodbyes and talk to people as they're leaving as well. But man, look how all the plants are growing in here. This place is absolutely ginormous. But in the front, it's just all ponds. It's ridiculous. Huge koi. Absolutely crazy. Did you guys get a tour of the building? We did. So this is actually my second time here. Like up top, there's a huge gym. They've got a basketball court. They've got like a soccer field, all kinds of stuff. Like just to even work here, I'm sure people absolutely love. Steven. But all right, I'm gonna hop off here. I wish I could be on here longer, but you know, it's just one of those days. Aquatics says if it is normal for a tank with 60 or so shrimp, finding a dead one or two every week. Yeah, I mean, once in a while that'll happen, because sometimes they will actually kill each other and try to eat each other, or they just die for random reasons, maybe age, especially if it's really a seasoned shrimp tank. And, all right. Oh, you're welcome, Underwater, for the black Moscows. I think I just saw Ed Pond. Yeah, Professor. He's a great guy. He's always laughing like he does in the videos too. And you guys know me building those ponds. I watch all those videos, so this is like heaven for me. But all right, I gotta hop off here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Sorry it's a short stream. Hopefully you guys understand. Until next time, everybody. Peace. Have a great one. Do 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 do.